Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Genevieve and I have a little boy called George who is 20 months old, and I make motherhood content. I share my life with my little boy. So if you like my channel and you enjoy watching my videos, please give this a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that you enjoy my videos, and please subscribe. So, I'm sorry it's been a little while. I've not been very well. Both me and George have been poorly. We've had what's going round as the super cold at the moment. So, still recovering, but you know, we're 80% of the way. I feel a little bit better. So, anyway, today, so I know it's coming up to winter. We're spending a lot more time indoors, so I really wanted to do a video about how to entertain your toddler with some fairly cheap ideas, some sensory ideas, and I hope you find them really useful. So the first clip you'll see is George putting little pom poms in a shoebox. So I cut a little hole in the top and I popped, so I made some pom poms a while ago with this sort of felt material. It's dead cheap and easy to buy. You can just buy ready-made pom poms, but I just found these laying around, and I cut a little hole in the shoebox, and then I just showed George what he needs to do with the pom poms. And I did tape up the shoebox at first, but then I thought, oh, he could figure out how to open it and get the pom poms out. And I just showed him how to put the pom-poms inside the shoebox. It kept him entertained for a little while. It's like one of those great activities to do if you're trying to sort of get them to use their dexterity, the pincer grip, and how they sort of problem solve. So it's a great one. I found the least preparation is a simple idea, which is basically you take some masking tape and you tear off some pieces and place it on the wall and just leave a little bit that they can then pull off. So this is a great activity. It keeps George entertained for quite some time because it's quite sort of, they have to figure out how to peel it off, and they have to use their like pincer grip and their dexterity to get the tape off. The thing I found was he actually got a bit frustrated with the tape when it got stuck to his fingers, which is quite funny, but you'll see that. And that's dead easy, dead simple, dead cheap, no preparation required, and a great activity for them. Another activity that I really like is just getting some pom-poms. Again, this doesn't take much in the way of preparation. You just get a plastic shallow tub. Fill the tub with water, warm water, and some dish soap, and then you give it a good old foam up. I've got one of these like whisks, electric whisks, so I use that to really foam up the bubbles. And then I pop the pom-poms in, and then George has got to like try and find the pom-poms. It's really sensory. He can play with the bubbles. It's a great activity to do together. You can give them some like a bowl and a spoon to try and spoon the bubbles out and put it in the, or spoon the pom-poms out, and go through colours, and yeah, so it's a great activity. It keeps him well entertained, and he does love it again. No. Soapy water, so it's not going to create too much havoc. You can just literally wipe it up after. The next one is taking some oatmeal, so just some bog standard oatmeal, cheap as you like, and again another tub, sensory like tub, you'll see in the clip now with George playing with it. And just put in the oatmeal, put some toys in, some scoops, some little I've got some like little vehicles, so it's like a construction vehicle, sensory bin. I put some pipe cleaners in there, just lots of little bits and bobs that he can really get stuck into and put his hands in the oatmeal. And it's a great activity because you don't have to worry about them putting it in their mouth. It's, you know, extra nutrition for him if he would like to eat it. Again, that's another great activity, dead cheap, dead simple, and a great activity again to play together and indoors. And it's really materials. You don't have to use oatmeal, you can use rice, you can use. It's quite easy to hoover up. Obviously, there is going to be quite a bit of mess with this one in terms of things on the floor, so you will have to clean it up. Another great activity that I've done with George before is corn flour. So this again is quite messy. This is I would say one of the messiest activities up there. You just take some corn flour, again another sensory tab, and you basically just add the corn flour, and as you go you add it according to the thickness of the corn flour. So it should be, when you manipulate the corn flour, it should go quite solid, and then when you let it run through your fingers, it will go all lit. So this is again another great sensory activity. I tend to just let George go to town with this. I don't always put like toys in it and stuff like that. I think he just likes playing with the feel of the texture of it and everything. That's a great activity. Again, quite messy, so, and you have to, obviously with all of these activities, they need to be supervised. But it's a great activity again to do together, lots of fun. The clean-up operation is, I found last time I did this, quite extensive, but you know, it was worth it, he had fun. And the final thing, which I know parents probably already try this or prefer to completely steer clear, is painting. So painting is a great activity. Again, doesn't have to be expensive, you can just get some cheap washable non-toxic paint off Amazon. I'll link some of the stuff down below where I got some
right, yes.
for this
and then
from.
you push them,
And yeah, you can either give them some brushes to use. I did buy a kit from Amazon for George, which got different brushes in it, an apron. And I just let him go to town with it really. Great tip for the paper is to tape it down on the table, or with whatever you've got handy, some masking tape, and then that stops the paper from moving around so much.
Very, isn't it?
Painting on a pumpkin. Great. And then decided to put paint in his mouth. So he is still at that stage where he does put things in his mouth. So I have to be really careful of, you know, when we do this sort of thing. So I think that's everything, guys. And obviously there's so many things out there that you can do with little ones. If you go on Pinterest, on YouTube, you can find so many great activities. And some inspiration for things to do this winter with your little ones. Even just going outside, going to the park, going out in your local forest and looking at leaves. George has got a real fascination with sticks at the moment, just picking up as many sticks as you can and bringing them all home, and then we can paint them. Yeah, so there's so many things you can do, and you know, even though it's cold and wet outside wherever you are, you can still find some great activities to do. Get outside in the rain, let them jump in the puddle, embrace the seasons. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'm sorry it's so late. Been a bit poorly lately, but hopefully they'll be more consistent going forward. I really appreciate you watching my videos, and thank you to any new subscribers for subscribing to my channel, and I will see